Yeah, I'm Bo. So I think I walked into a control room when I was 15 years old and never left. Sadly, this is my first SMPTE event, not my last. So thank you. Excited to be here. But basically, I've lived. I work within Ross on the Rocket Surgery Creative Services team, and mostly related to augmented reality graphics on major sports productions. So for the last 10 years or so, I've essentially lived in a TV truck as an operator and essentially an engineer making all of that stuff work. So I've got a lot of the operator scars of, if you know anything about gaming engines and tracking systems and, doing things, pushing buttons when there's millions of viewers, like there's a lot of scars there. I lived on the truck that did that Dallas game for about 5 years. So, yeah. So and I say all that to say, I'm not a developer. I didn't, my career is not as a developer, as an engineer, or research and, somebody in the research lab. But we had a customer come to us not long ago and ask about the possibility of just the talent saying things and graphics appearing on the screen. Well, of course, as an operator, my first thought is like, that's a horrible idea. Like, what are they going to say and what's going to show up, right? But, since 2 years ago, I would have had to pitch it to a development group, and we would have talked about it for 3 weeks, and then somebody would have figured out there's really no budget to test this, But the world we live in today, I sat down and started playing with it, and 2 days later, it kind of turned into this.
All right, I'm gonna go hands-free for this. Expression out. Show me the multi-viewer. All right, so this is a Carbonite multi-viewer with a dashboard in the bottom right. Looks like I forgot to load my show though. So Carbonite, load my demo. That's better. Ready one, black on the line. Fade up. Ready two. Take. Ready one. Take. Ready split. Build me a 2-box, 1 left, 2 right. Standby 2-box on an effect. Do it. Ready 1. Nope, take 2. Take 1. Ready black. Fade to black. Ready me. Take me. Bring me back. There you go. Back to you.
So I wore the same shirt, so you would know it's really me, continuity. So, I mean, it's kind of a parlor trick. Will people use this? Maybe. There's a lot of instances where people are, thinking about using this. But, I think as we, after this happened, I really got excited about 2 things. One, that it was possible. For me, as a non-developer, as a somebody that lives in the research lab, that has the scars of production, that understands production and lives in the control room, to be able to mock something up like this in a couple days. That's really exciting about the world we live in. The idea of going from idea to demo has been compressed with the number of resources that it takes and then the number of time, the length of time it takes. But 2, this is cool, whatever, where I'm really excited, and at Ross, we can't really speak to roadmap, but we are looking for some people to talk to about this, where this is going to go, right? When we start thinking about all the data we can harvest from our control room, real-time data, through Open Gear Protocol, through the Katina standard that Chris has been working on, then we can start to interact with our control rooms in very interesting ways, in ways that we've not been able to do on a real-time basis before. So we are looking to talk to people about this, so definitely reach out to me or Chris later if that's something you want to talk with us about. But yeah, so that's pretty much the demo.